Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 36 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of FTB Skies, where I just spent the last half an hour, maybe more actually, crafting all the stuff that I need to set up the mycelial reactor. So as a reminder, and I'm pretty sure this is how this works, but I might be wrong. But yeah, the mycelial reactor here, if we got the foregoing manual, let's just see how if it gives me any more detail than how I think it works, which it might not be that easy. I don't know if I ever made this in this pack. If I haven't, cool, it's fine. So reactors, we've got mycelial reactor. Yeah. This reactor can detect the other mycelial reactors and generate massive Mars. For this to happen, one instance of each generator needs to be working at the same time. Maybe a challenge we discover in the future using this network. So the gist is, yeah, exactly what we thought. We need all the other reactors. So I basically did at foregoing reactors, right? And no, generators. And those are the 18 generators that we need to have running. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2, 18. So I set them up in a pattern of 3 by 6. I felt that looked pretty appropriate. With a single block space between each. Hopefully that will be sufficient. And basically we need to have all of them running. And once they're all running, my understanding is this guy will generate 25 million RF a tick, which ain't too shabby. So last episode we were starting to run into a little bit of power problems. Not terribly awful, but also not great. So we're gonna want to get that going again. In fact, I also needed some ether gas here, so I had to turn this off. So why don't we turn that back on and you can start, doing your thing again. There we go. Nice. All right, so today's episode and probably tomorrow's will be spent getting all of these guys automated to the point where I can apply a redstone signal to stop them. Because basically I want to be able to turn them all on and off at once. So what I'm going to do is use laser IO, because it doesn't look like any of these, or if some of them do, then they don't all, for sure, respond to a redstone signal. So we're going to need to, insert things and stop inserting things. And what'll happen is they'll all shut off over the course of probably a minute or so. So like some will run for a little longer than others, but the gist is it'll stop feeding fuel in, which is the key, right? So let's make sure that we've got plenty of laser IOE stuff ready to go. We know we're gonna need probably a bunch of these, and I should probably cook up a bunch more of these, and that should be a good start. Get them stored up in there, and that looks good to me. And we're going to want basically one of each of these on top here. Now, I'm thinking we should be able to feed the items in and the power out all at once, assuming none of these produce more than 100,000 RF a tick, because that's the limit of an overclocked energy card, is extracting 100,000 RF a tick. Now, in addition to this, we're probably going to want some kind of ender chest. I don't know what channels of ender chest I've made thus far, but let's see what wool colors we have. I could go light gray. That sounds cool. Or maybe blue wool. I want something that like really stands out. How about light blue wool? Does that sound cool? I like the sound of that. So let's get a couple light blue wool, and then a couple ender chests. And what we'll do is we'll use that to stock the resources that we're going to need. And then the main gist of what we're going to be doing over the next, little bit is figuring out how to generate all the resources that we will need to make this happen. And that should be fine. Cool. So let's get all these guys lasered up, and they should be good. And then you can connect to you guys, and you can connect to you guys. And some of them need liquids, and some of them need solids, so I'm thinking that would be a pretty cool setup. Alright, yeah, that looks cool, right? Looks all good to me. All laser IOE'd up. So I'll start with the front row and work backwards. So then we're also going to need probably some filters. Let's get like 30-ish of those, because I want them all to be counting filters. Cool. And Yeah, I'm thinking ender chest because then I mean I kind of have cables running down here, but whatever. Yeah, we'll do ender chest and it'll be good. Cool. That reminds me, how am I doing for nether stars? Pretty good actually. All right, so first things first, I know we're gonna want coal and at least or charcoal and at least a couple of these. Okay. So on the down here, this will be like an easy one, right? Insert with a counting filter, some charcoal, right? And then you over here on the down can be an extract card, but you're going to want to be overclocked for sure. Okay. And then on the down here, we're also going to extract, and I'll leave it at 1,000 RF a tick. With the hope and expectation that, you know, that's enough for that wimpy generator. Cool. And then what we'll wind up with is some kind of keeping in stock mechanic. Where can I place you realistically? That makes sense. How many channels I got over here used? 22. I got room. I got room. Five out of 8? Yeah, we can stick one here, right? I'm thinking we should be able to. I might need 2 sides to this. Is this my main import on white? I think it is. Yeah, we might need a couple sides here. Probably get rid of these generators shortly. What we got here. That runs all the way down there, and that's a channel of 5. All right, then let's do it here, right? So what I'm going to have is a couple cables. And we'll start with one interface. Okay, and your job will be to have charcoal, right, stacked up. Okay, and then we will have probably you, and you'll extract again super fast, and you will insert filter 64 charcoal. Oh, because I didn't have the filter on. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Sweet. Works for me. Cool. So now you are running. Awesome. And I don't know how much you're making, but I assume it's less than 1,000 RF a tick, right? So what we'll want to do on the down here is let's just have you. Do we want these guys to respond to the redstone? Let's have these guys. I think it would look cooler if they did, right? So you only run on a high redstone signal, right? So now he's no longer inserting charcoal, right? So the pitiful generator, I think, lasts the longest, but that's okay. I don't care if it keeps running. It's not going to be a problem for me, right? And then what I'll have is a flux plug here. On the generators network, and you're going to insert your energy here. So remember, there's no limit to the amount of energy you can insert per tick. It's just the extraction speed. So yeah, it zapped it all out of there, and we're good to go. And then in addition, I would probably like some kind of lever control here, right? And we'll have our laser node. Where do we want this? Does it super matter? Oh. Place it like right here. That would be cool, right? Tap you in, bring you in there, and we'll just have a input for that. So like watch the laser over here-ish. See? And that works for me. And then he would insert his charcoal. The first one gets consumed. It inserts another one while it's processing. Done deal. Okay? So the second one will be biofuel. So we're also going to need some ender tanks here. Do I have any biofuel going on yet? I'm thinking I don't. Let's see what the biofuel generator can run on from foregoing. I assume maybe only industrial foregoing is biofuel. Is that it? I don't see anything else named biofuel in JEI, so I'm gonna assume that yes, that is what's up. Um, okay, so biofuel from foregoing comes from the bioreactor, and it can basically accept all kinds of things. It can accept most plants. It can accept a dye. It can accept skulls and heads, mushrooms, seeds, saplings. Saplings will work. I'll 100% use saplings for this. Okay. So what we're gonna want is biofuel. Looks like a purplish color, right? So let's get a purple dye. This should work. And then purple wool. And then ender tank. And then we want a bioreactor. Okay, which should be easy peasy. And let's put you... I like the idea of setting this stuff up over here-ish, maybe? I mean, this is kind of a walkway. I could go, like, over here-ish. How am I for channels here? I think I'm getting pretty tight. Yeah, 29. Not great. How about over here? I like that. Kind of fits. And this will just be like some miscellaneous type, makings of things. So you're tapped into this, which is 6 channels. That doesn't feel like it's going to be quite enough. I might want... What I might want to do... Let's do this. I could split you, right? Good. Why do you even exist with this little quartz dude here? I think it's just to... Oh yeah, it's just to allow that to go up there. That makes sense. Let's get some more cables. And some more P2P tunnels. Yeah. So let me think for a sec about how I want this to rearrange itself. So I think what I'm going to do is something like this. We'll put this guy here and load that up. So now he's online, right? And then we'll have this guy. Okay, and he should already be connected, so he's cool, right? Yep, that looks like it's working. Yep. And then we'll have this dude here, but he will instead be an output like this for the time being. And that should load up being cool, right? There. Now we've only got 2 channels in use over here. Plenty of room for expansion. And that's where we're going to expand out. And for the time being, we'll start with a biofuel reactor. And we'll see. I'm guessing add-ons would be a good idea for him. Cool. How am I for diamonds, by the way? Getting there. Alright, that looks better. And then how about underneath, you can have a flux point. Sure, I happen to have one sitting here. And then how about just an export bus with saplings in it? We've already got those infinitely running, so we should be fine on that. Oh, this kind of works like the more variety of plants you put in there, the more... oh, that's kind of cool. So your efficiency is good. What am I missing? Do you need to have more... Do you need to have more? You might need water. Yeah, you probably need water. You know, I think what I could do... What do we got here? 7 of 8 in use? What if we got a storage bus? Because I don't have any water in here, right? But if I got a storage bus... and we plopped that dude like so, that would be 8 of 8 now. And now we should have water? Now here's my question. If I got you a capacity card... could you also export bus water here? Because that would be cool. Oh, you are! Look! It's doing it! It's doing the thing. That's cool. Do I need more? Yep, that helped. That definitely helped. Alright, well that ain't too shabby. So I'm guessing, like, what was that other mod that did this back in the day? Like, the more variety of stuff that you put in here, the more efficient it is at converting to biofuel. Right? Cool. I guess it's working. We'll see if the export bus is not sufficient at some point, and maybe we'll flip that to an interface or something. So now let's get you loaded up here, and then you're just going to push to the top. Boom. And that works for me. So now my question is, you know what? No, I have the answer to my question. Never mind. I no longer have a question. I was going to have a question, but I no longer do. My question was going to be, do I just want to put the ender tank on top of the thing over there? And the answer is no, mostly because I still want the control of redstone power, right? So what we're going to want is on the down here, you're going to insert on channel 10, which is the purple channel, right? But you're also only going to run on a redstone signal of high, and you're also going to insert probably 1 bucket's worth of biofuel. It really annoys me that this doesn't render correctly, because I checked. There's some mod messing with this, and I've yet to figure out what it is. I need to, like, spend an hour, like, removing mods from the pack and seeing when it goes away and gets better. But that's just a big hassle. But it's supposed to, like, change and show the fluid here. Like, it should be rendering this, and I should have numbers that I can change, like, to the millibucket level. And then I'd be able to, with that, put in, like, you know, 10 millibuckets or something like that. But now I have to go with a whole 1,000, which is super frustrating to me. Like, yes, really wish I knew what was interfering with this screen thing. I have no idea what it could be. Well, I think we're just gonna have to deal with it, right? So, and then on the down, you will extract RF, right? So down here, extract on purple. So right now, nothing should be happening, right? But I flip the lever, and you'll keep... I didn't link you to yet. There you go. Now, you should be getting biofuel. Nice. And then I turn it off, and it'll eventually run out of biofuel, right? So that works for me. Neato. That's cool, right? All right, on to the next one. Mycelial furnace generator. So that's basically going to match this guy. So again, on the down, you're going to insert... you know what? I should have this be like a different color than white, because that's just going to be annoying. Let's just make it orange. Is that cool? Works. So on the down, you will filter 1 charcoal, channel white, redstone high, right? So now you keep 1, and then if we flip the lever, you should get your charcoal. And then lever off, no more charcoal. Cool. That works for me. And then down, extract energy. Right? So that's generating ADR for tick. We don't have to worry about, boosting that anymore. Slimy mycelial generator. Slimy mycelial generator. He's going to need milk and slime balls. So what I should do is get a milk generator. I don't think we have a white ender tank, do we? Like, there's nothing going on with white, right? All right, so that can be milk. So milk we can get from the foregoing rancher. Is that what it's called? Yes, animal rancher. Cool. And your job will be to get me a flux plug. Point. And you will get milk in theory, right? Now, how do I make you get milk? We need a bigger range add-on. There you go, milk. Sweet. Okay, now that will push up. And then we've got milk happening. And what I'm going to do for this one, because I don't think... So this needs 2 things, right? So for 1, I'm going to keep it always in stock. And that's going to be done by this. Because I don't think I need milk for anything else, right? So if I got another ender tank... Didn't I have 2 white ender tanks? Where'd the other one go? Am I crazy? I had 2, right? Did I leave it upstairs? I did. Haha. Okay, so you can sit here, and if I do that, you should be filling this up with milk. Cool. Now, we're going to do on the down, you're going to insert a slime ball. So filter, slime ball, on orange, redstone high. Cool. Cool. And then on the down, extract energy. Okay. So then, I just need to add slime balls to this guy. And I think I'm getting lots of slime balls. I'm pretty sure I have lots of slime balls, so we're cool there, right? And then the same deal here, slime, and we're good. So then, you should be ready to do that, and if I flip the lever, you should have a slime ball, and you're generating power, and then I turn the lever off, and he's no longer inserting. And we're good. All right, so that's 4 down. The next one, Culinary mycelial generator, right? So that's going to accept any food item, right? So I know we've got a decent amount of honey going on. Not a ton, though. You know what? We could throw these guys in there, right? Yeah, I like that plan. I like that plan. I think that's a plan. Right? I could just do that. Oh, yeah, that's a plan. Oh, yeah, that's a plan. That's what's up. That's what we're going to do. Yep. So let's get... I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? Elderberry, is that the one clears potions when eaten? Okay. Which one was it that's, like, bad for you? Nightshade. Poisonous when eaten. Yeah, let's do Nightshade. Nah, because that's probably not great. Heals player when eaten. Let's do white currant. That seems like a good one to go with. Okay. And then you to you, and you're good. And then you will be down, insert, filter, one of these, redstone on the orange channel. Cool. And then boom, boom, validating, and we're cool. And then down, don't forget to extract your energy. Works for me. All right, cool. Potion mycelial generator. That one is another ball game, ain't it? I'm assuming it has to be a potion. No sneaky, cheaty, just bottle of water or anything. You know, awkward potions work. Time 4 seconds. They do not last long. And generally 10 RF a tick. Oof. That is just not a great amount of time, is it? I think, yeah, generally speaking, it looks like the higher the level, the longer it lasts, right? That's a thought. How do we want to do this guy? I'm thinking a short-lived potion is probably better than a longer-lived, because really the goal is not generating power from the potion. The goal is just having the thing run. You know, so we could do something simple, and just, you know, I'm assuming water bottle is just not going to be sufficient right now. Water bottle actually does count. Look at that. No effects. So if I throw a water bottle in there, bottlers can do it. Yeah, bottler from productive bees, fluid encapsulator, filling by spout. We could go this route. I like that plan. Like that plan. Maybe. But if we got a glass bottle here, let's just make sure this works the way I think it will. Yep. Yep. And I get the bottle out. So we're gonna have to extract the bottle out and send it back. So we're gonna want another ender chest here. And you will likely insert on the down. You could insert on, how about magenta? Let's make it black for the return trip, right? And then you're down. We'll extract on black. I'm assuming you can extract that guy. Oh, right. No. I know what I did wrong. I forgot to connect you. I always forget that. There you go. Cool. All right. And then that sends it back into the thing. So what we'll probably want to do is keep one bottle of water stocked. And then you can filter one bottle of water into here. And then we just need to automate the bottles of water, right? But then on the down, you will insert one bottle of water on from orange with a high redstone signal, right? So then we flip the lever and you're working, right? And it extracts. And then it didn't insert another one because we don't have any more water bottles, but now we do. So it's just going to keep that one in stock at all times. Sweet, that works. And extract the energy. Cool. All right. Now let me figure out how I'm going to do the water bottles, because that I haven't quite figured out yet. So give me a sec to think on that one. I might do the things, but whatever. So I think the way I'm going to play this is with the fluid encapsulator. And then we could just have another exporter here. Let's do... And do you know how to make glass bottles by chance? I'm thinking no. All right, let's get that added. Now you do. And you know what else I want you to know how to make? Capacity cards. Get me a few of those bad boys. All right. So then you will now export with a capacity card and a crafting card, empty bottles and water. Right? And probably a few acceleration cards for that point. So on the back will be inputs for both. Cool. Okay, I like that. And then how about on the top will be a storage bus? Does that sound cool? And then that will give you access to water bottles that may be needed, right? So let's take these all out of here. If I just do this, you now have access to water bottles, so you should be cool. Yes. Yep, there you go. Water bottle went in. Nice. So it will take the water bottles out of here to do the thing. Does that work? Works for me. Nice and easy. All right, sweet. So I think what I'll do now is say that we've got this first row of 6 all running, correct? And everybody's happily cooking along, including you. Oh, right, you need to be switched back to orange now. Yes, there you go. Charcoal, you're running. Everybody's good, right? And then we turn you off, and they'll burn out whatever fuel they currently have left, and then shut themselves down, which I'm cool with, right? I think that's perfectly reasonable. So let's wrap up here. We will come back next episode and work on the next line of machines, right? Some of them easier than others, right? Disenchantment mycelial generator. We're gonna have to automate enchants, but I think we can do that with the amount of liquid XP we have. Like, I just want you guys to see the stupid amount of experience levels we have. We have over 1,000 experience levels, so we're in pretty good shape there. We can somehow automate that into books and then dump the books into here, right? So for now, though, it's wrapping up point. So Darryl 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We will come back next time, get the next row of these going, and then hopefully soon we'll be able to generate 25 million RF a tick. That'll be fun. All right, for now, take it easy.